Hey guys, so for this week's Throwback Thursday, I've decided to take a break from the recordings of me as a child. I'll be coming back with those next week because I discovered some recordings of me when I was a kid singing Christmas songs, so I thought I would use those for December's Throwback Thursdays. But for today, I thought I would share kind of a cute, funny story from my childhood. And I was born in 81, so I am an 80s child all the way. And as you saw in my video where I was showing you where I keep my dolls and stuff, I have a shelf that's strictly 80s memorabilia. Basically, things from the 80s that remind me of my childhood. One of those being this girl here, Huggins from the Hugga Bunch. And I don't know if many of you guys know the Hugga Bunch. I can't remember exactly what year the Hugga Bunch came out in. I'm going to look it up and I'll put it on the screen here if I can find it. But basically, the Hugga Bunch movie, I believe I was maybe, I'm going to say maybe 3 or 4 when I saw it. Maybe more leaning towards 4. And I saw it because my mom and I rented it from the local video store. And we thought it looked like a really cute movie. And so we sat down to watch it. And, you know, we're watching the beginning. And, you know, Huggins comes out of the mirror from Huggaland. This little cutie. I just loved her so much. I was just like, from the very, moment that I saw her, I was hooked on the movie. And well, Riley, you really don't have any input on this because you weren't even born at that time. So can you please keep your comments to yourself this time? Okay, say your hi's. Yes, say hello. Okay, come and sit down. I just got home, guys, so he's excited to see me. Right, buddy? Okay. You're so funny. Anyways, so I was just immediately hooked on this movie. But it was my first time seeing it, so of course I didn't know what was to come in the movie. And so here I am. I'm enjoying it. I'm thinking, oh, Huggins is so cute. I love her so much. And then all of a sudden, the scene happens. I don't know if any of you guys have seen the movie. I don't want to give too much away if any of you guys want to go and try and hunt it down. But in the very beginning, shortly after Huggins comes into the little girl's life, Huggins hides from the mom in a pile of laundry because she doesn't want the mom to see her. And what happens is the mom comes along, scoops up the pile of laundry, and shoves it in the washing machine. And I was like, like, I remember, like, holding on to my mom, like, no, like, she just put Huggins in the washing machine. And all of a sudden, they show little Huggins going around and around in the washing machine, and you see her little face in the washing machine window, and she's saying, help me, help me. I broke down. I started bawling hysterically. I was like, no, Huggins is gonna die in the washing machine. It was so funny. But I was like, literally, I was so upset. I was bawling my eyes out. My mom was like, it's okay, it's okay. I was like burying my face in my mom's arms and I was just bawling because I was like so in love with this character. And within the first few minutes of like falling in love with her, she is thrown into a washing machine and I'm thinking she's a goner. Well, thankfully the little girl comes along and rescues her and all is well. And then I calmed down and I finished watching the movie and I loved the movie. And after that, I watched the movie again and again and again and again and again. I don't know how many times I made my mom rent that movie from the movie store. It was like almost every time we went, we had to get the Hugga Bunch. And so eventually my mom bought it for me because I just watched it all the time. But I guess because like once I saw it and realized, okay, she's fine, and I knew she was okay, I could watch it again without getting upset. But yeah, so I remember when I saw that they actually made like the Hugga Bunch dolls for sale. I had wanted Huggins so, 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 so bad. And I think I asked for her like a few Christmases in a row, but I never got her. And so when I was much older, it was actually shortly after I got Haley, the first Haley, the electronic neonate version of Haley back in 2002. In 2003, my Yahoo group had grown, and I started talking, to different people in the group, and I made some friends. And a girl in my group was selling her Huggins. I believe it was her, or maybe I got her on eBay. I can't really remember how I found her, but somehow I found a Huggins in perfect condition, and I'll show you her properly. Here she is. So here's Huggins in her little dress, and she's got her curly pink hair, and she's got this little tiny ponytail with a bow at the back. She's got her little dress. Oh, her pants are falling down. I think the elastic is shot in her pants because it's so old. Come on, let's pull up those. Cover her bootay. And she has her little baby with her that also has like a little pink diaper. And then here's her dress. And then she has her bracelet that says Huggins. And so I was just so excited when I finally found her. So that is the story of me and the Hugga Bunch. I had a very active imagination as a child. And I used to stand in front of my mirror and hug my toys, hoping that a Hugga Bunch would come through my mirror. Just like in the movie. But it never worked. It never worked. But yeah, so that is the story of me and Hugga Bunches and Huggaland and Huggins and all that fun stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this little Throwback Thursday story. And yeah, and Huggins. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.